What is up, my fellow beasts? Welcome back to a new Call a Camper Claymore Warfare Safe Space Edition. I mean, what is the best name for this game, ladies and gentlemen? Because, I mean, Modern Warfare, calling this game Modern Warfare is a freaking travesty. It is a disgrace because, I mean, you're offending. You are offending the Modern Warfare trilogy. This game should not be called Modern Warfare, and don't tell me it should be called Ghost 2, because I love Call of Duty Ghost, okay? So don't you be talking smack about Call of Duty Ghost. That game is 20 times better than Modern Warfare. Well, the only thing I love about Modern Warfare is the campaign and also Ground War. The campaign is biblical, let me tell you that right now. I mean, they killed it. I mean, the guys that make the campaign, they freaking killed it. And the guys that make Ground War, they also killed it. Everything else is kind of like poopy poop, okay? You know what? Do not blame Infinity Ward for this failure, okay? Infinity Ward, the team, I mean, is not the problem. The problem is the people in charge, man. And it's also, the problem is also Activision, okay? Let me tell you why. So the people in charge are like the main problem because they're the one making the decisions. And then Activision is also to be blamed because they haven't fired Joe Sheacock yet and his boyfriend so that this game can get the overhaul it deserves, so that this game can become fun. Just like it happened with Call of Duty World War II. As soon as Michael Cornbread and his boyfriend got fired, the international superhero Aaron Halon took charge of the game, and he gave it the makeup it deserved, right? I mean, this game, World War II needed a big facelifting, right? It needed a ton of makeup, and as I said, the international superhero Aaron Halon just made it absolutely biblical. And you know what? There's still hope. There's still hope that Activision is gonna fire these two figures and someone in charge. Someone is gonna, a new person, people, whatever, is gonna be put in charge, and they're gonna do what it needs to be done to make this game fun, because it deserves. I mean, this game, it has, let me tell you what this game is. This game is like a Ferrari with, a ton of cool gadgets and, all the cool things you can think of, but then it runs on a 4T engine. I mean, if you don't know what a 4T engine, what a 4T is, it was the first invented automobile, okay? So you have a cool looking Ferrari with a bunch of futuristic gadgets, let's say that way, but then it's super slow. Then it has the slowest engine of all time. No one wants a slow Ferrari. I mean, who wants that? That's what this game is. It has great graphics. I mean, Ground War is amazing, great gun animations and whatever, but then it's super slow, it's boring. No one wants to play this game. And let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. I mean, these guys... Joe Sheacock and his boyfriend, they have to suffer from the same disease of Michael Cornbread, which is they don't listen, okay? They're not listening. It's like they made the game for themselves, all right? Michael Cornbread said that he had this vision, right? He didn't want to give us all the updates we wanted because he had this vision for World War II. He wanted to keep it authentic, real. He wanted to keep it viscerous, right? That's the word they used a lot. But let me tell you something. Your vision was boring, okay? And it became fun. The game became fun once and I'm gonna say it again. Once the international superhero Aaron Halon took charge of Sledgehammer. That's what Modern Warfare needs. I mean, these developers, they're so dumb. Okay, let's go over all the dumb stuff they have done and said about Modern Warfare. I love this. I know I've talked about this before, but there's something new I want to add to this list, and I want to talk about the entire list again, okay? First of all, they publicly supported campers, okay? The same people that killed Call of Duty Ghosts. And this is when you know that these guys in charge of Infinity Ward are not the same guys that were in charge of Call of Duty Ghosts, because they would never publicly support campers, the same people that ruin Call of Duty Ghosts. So right here, these guys, what is this? What is this? You come out publicly and freaking say that you made the maps the way they are for campers. You put all these buildings, all these windows, all these safe spaces, like they like to call them, right? So that new players can be safe and learn playing the game, learn the maps. Are you kidding me? Bro, there's a thing in the game called private match. where you play against bots. And once you learn the maps playing against bots, that's when you go play the multiplayer with the big boys, okay? That's what we did. I mean, actually, that's not what we did. Back in the day, right? Back in the day, we had no choice. Back in 2007, if you're an OG beast like me, I started playing Call of Duty back in 2007, Call of Duty 4. Back in the day, I had to play against the big boys. I had no chance. There were no private matches with bots. I had to learn the hard way. These noobs, they have a choice nowadays. They can either play with the big boys and get destroyed, or they can play with freaking bots. So right here, making the game boring for new players, worst decision of all time. Then there's the minimap, okay? They don't want to put red dots on the minimap. Let me tell you why. It's so that you don't see campers on the minimap. It's so that, if campers appeared on the minimap, right? Everyone would go there as like super fast and they would die. They want to keep campers as safe as possible. That's also why the Claymore is the first equipment you unlock in Modern Warfare, so that they can be safer in their safe places. And then there's more, ladies and gentlemen. You know why the footsteps are so loud in this game? You know why there's no dead silence? It's so that noobs can be super safe in their safe places. And if a big boy tries to flank them, right, they will hear him from a mile away, and then they will kill the big boy. That's why they don't want dead silence, so that people can hear you, so that people camping can hear you coming. And then, ladies and gentlemen, there's also more. Oh, they said that they want the UAV to be more of a reward, right? That's why we don't have red dots on the minimap, right? And this is so dumb. You know why it's dumb? Because we have a perk called Ghost that makes you invisible to the UAV no matter what you're doing. You might be moving around, sitting in a corner, taking the dump. You will never appear on the minimap. So how is the UAV going to be more of a reward? This right here proves that these guys, they have no clue what they're doing. These guys in charge, they need to go right now, okay? And even if they try to fix Ghost, ladies and gentlemen, even if they made it like it was back in Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, so that to stay invisible to UAVs, you had to move around. Even if they did that, it would not be good because there's no dead silence. Yes, you would not appear on the minimap, but people could still hear you from a mile away because you don't have dead silence. And then there's more. There's no rewards for playing the objective. Nada. You get nada, right? But what's the point, right? They made the maps with tons of buildings for campers. No one's gonna leave the building, so, who's gonna play the objective anyways? So, right, like, what is this? In all Call of Duty games, we have been rewarded, ever since Black Ops 2, we have been rewarded for playing the objective. Not in this game. To get rewarded, you have to use a perk. But when you can only use 3 perks, that's a problem, because right here you're wasting a perk because these guys are dumb and they didn't make the game reward you for playing the objective, okay? So it's super dumb. And then there's one more dumb thing I want to talk about before I talk about the main dumb thing, the main attraction of this video, which, they don't want to put a map voting system in the game, because if people don't get the map that they voted for, they will leave the lobby and they will break up the lobby. They don't want lobbies to be disbanded, okay? That's why you don't get a chance of voting for another map. But if people get Pickle Dickle or Azir Cave or Amaza, they're gonna leave anyway, so you might as well give us a map voting system. But you guys know what really pisses me off is that they killed Domination. They killed 6v6 in this game, because not only do we only have like 6 maps for 6v6, but we have the worst maps for 6v6. Think about it. We have Pickle Dickle, we have Camper's Cave, we have Remaze, we have Camper's House 24/7, we have Trash, which is a map that they brought back from Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and also Modern Warfare. They made it so bad, they changed it a little bit and made it so bad, I just call it Trash. And sometimes I think, oh my god, I wish we had better maps for 6v6. And you know what? We have better maps for 6v6, but they're not in the multiplayer. We can't play it. We have Scrapyard, a perfect 6v6 map that is from Modern Warfare 2. You know what it is? In Spec Ops. What the hell is that map doing in Spec Ops? We need it right now. Right now in the normal 6v6 rotation, man. Because those maps in Pickle Dickle, oh my god. But then there's more. There's another one. You know that map Invasion from Modern Warfare 2 where I always used the Spaz 12? Oh man, those were the good days. The Spaz 12 in that map, it destroyed people. Yeah, that map is also in Modern Warfare 2. It's actually in the multiplayer. It's right above Euphrates Bridge. Why couldn't we switch? Why can't we play it? Why can't we play Invasion and then have Euphrates Bridge? I mean, look at that Invasion. It's not my favorite map from Modern Warfare 2, but let me tell you something. When compared to Pickle Dickle and Azir Cave and Rammaza, oh my god, Invasion is looking like the greatest map of all time. But as I said, there's a problem. They're gonna bring back maps from MW2, but if they ruin them like they ruined Crash, I don't know if it's a good idea to bring them back, okay? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.